Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Milwaukee, a superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And right now for the Bucks, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with Greg Monroe. And it's the professor in at the point. And it's Parker at the elbow. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Entered on the wing. The three. Rebounded by the professor. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Aldridge against Parker. The professor. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You got this. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Monroe outside. Pass to the professor. Middleton right side. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
A floater, and scoring with the play inside is Parker.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Detroit Pistons.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Now, here's Parker, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's the professor. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Parker passes to the professor. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's West, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Parker gets it to go, the assist from David West. Parker's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's the professor, covered by Parker. From 11 feet away, Parker's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Parker with it. Now Monroe defending. Parker kicks it to West. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Parker drives in. It's deflected. Here's the professor. 6 points for him. Monroe with a screen on West. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. With the floater. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Parker. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. 7 points for Parker.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's the professor. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And he gets it to go. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Parker outside, inside, the professor, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Parker kicks it to West, stolen by Middleton. Here's the break. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Ginobili. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
A different look now for San Antonio. Anderson, he's checked in for West. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Aldridge a screen. Over in the corner, Green. San Antonio again missing. Milwaukee leading by 8. The professor passes to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Here's the screen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, some players just get hotter as the season goes on. And that's definitely been the case with these point guards since the All-Star break. Carter Williams.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Mills with it, now defended by the professor. Mills dishes to Green. And Diaw kicks to Leonard. Pass to Green. And here is Diaw. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And the Spurs scoring again. Bucks leading by 3. The professor passes to Zeller. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Mills, defended by Middleton. Here's Leonard. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Middleton can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And Green gets it to go.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Houston.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by San Antonio. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Chris Middleton. Now here's Mills. 12 points his last outing. Diaw can't hit. Here's the Professor, guarded by Green. Zeller against Diaw. Zeller passes to the Professor. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Simmons trying to find Diaw, gets it to him, and the baseline jumper no good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Picked by Zeller to the paint. Here's the Professor, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Mills after the basket by Milwaukee. Kicks it to Diaw to stop the run. A rebound by the Professor. The Professor's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Parker with the steal. Here's the Professor. He's got 17. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's the Professor. Picked by Zeller. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Parker dishes to Zeller. Can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 5. And Simmons kicks to Mills. They set the screen. Fires at the elbow. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Mills following the basket by Freak. Mills with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Diaw with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Passes it to Carter-Williams. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Mills can't hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee on top, ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, You have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you, probably not.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Plumlee. And it's a platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 8.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Monroe outside. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Mills has got the ball. And good on the basket. Book it.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Patrick Mills. Milwaukee timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Really set himself apart. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
The ball inside.
The professor passes to Monroe. Rebound, San Antonio. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Parker passes to Vaughn. And it's good.